Highly vibrational people may seem enlightened, positive, and full of wisdom, but not everything is as it appears. Many use spiritual language and high-energy personas to mask manipulation, superiority, or even avoidance of real-world problems. True growth isn't about just high vibes only. It requires facing shadows, embracing authenticity, and staying grounded. Beware of those who preach constant positivity but dismiss real emotions and struggles. Not all high vibrational people are what they seem. If we're drawn to highly vibrational people, seeing them as sources of positivity and inspiration, yet there's a side to these individuals that's rarely acknowledged, a side where their true power resides. These aren't weaknesses. They're the potent traits that surface when their energy is tested. For those on a journey of self-discovery, understanding this hidden depth is key. Grasping this deeper, often hidden side of highly vibrational people is vital, not just for those who encounter them, but for anyone committed to personal growth. It's a powerful reminder. Even the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows, and true strength is often accompanied by an unexpected edge. Have you ever met someone who seemed to radiate an inexplicable energy, drawing you in like a moth to a flame? These are the highly vibrational people we often encounter in life. They appear to glow with positivity, inspiring those around them with their mere presence. But what if I told you there's more to their glow than meets the eye? Behind that radiant exterior lies a hidden power, a force that can shape the world around them in ways you might not expect. Understanding this lesser-known aspect isn't just interesting, it's crucial for your own growth and for navigating relationships with these powerful individuals. The Karmic Accelerator. Imagine a world where your actions boomerang back to you at lightning speed. For those who interact with highly vibrational individuals, this isn't just imagination, it's reality. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to face immediate consequences for their actions, while others appear to get away with anything? The difference might lie in the energetic company they keep. Highly vibrational people possess a remarkable ability to accelerate the karmic process, making the repercussions of negative actions manifest more quickly and intensely than usual. Think about it. You're going about your day, maybe feeling a bit off, and you decide to vent your frustrations on someone who always seems to have it together. No harm done, right? Well, if that person happens to be highly vibrational, you might find yourself facing unexpected challenges sooner than you'd think. It's as if the universe fast-tracks your life lessons, turning what might have been a minor bump in the road into a significant life disruption. This swift karmic return isn't about punishment. Instead, it's a powerful catalyst for personal growth. When you interact with highly vibrational individuals, you're essentially plugging into a high-speed network of spiritual evolution. The energy they emit acts as an amplifier, magnifying the consequences of your actions and accelerating your journey of self-discovery. Consider this example. You make a snarky comment to a highly vibrational coworker out of jealousy. Within days, you might find yourself facing a challenging project that requires you to collaborate closely with that same coworker. This situation forces you to confront your own insecurities and learn valuable lessons about teamwork and personal growth. The discomfort that comes with this accelerated change can be intense. You might feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, facing one challenge after another. But here's the thing, this discomfort is actually an opportunity. It's pushing you to evolve faster, to confront your shadows, and to grow in ways you never thought possible. You might be wondering, why does this happen? Well, highly vibrational people operate at a frequency that aligns closely with universal truths. When you interact with them, especially in a negative way, you're creating a discord that the universe quickly seeks to resolve. This resolution often comes in the form of rapid personal growth experiences. Now you might be thinking, this sounds scary. Should I avoid highly vibrational people? Not at all. In fact, seeking out these individuals can be incredibly beneficial for your personal growth. The key is to approach these interactions with openness and a willingness to learn. When you encounter a highly vibrational person, pay attention to how you feel around them. Do you feel inspired, challenged, uncomfortable? These feelings are signposts, guiding you toward areas of potential growth. Instead of resisting the changes they might trigger in your life, lean into them. Embrace the discomfort as a sign that you're evolving. Remember, the goal isn't to become immune to the influence of highly vibrational people. Rather, it's to use their presence as a tool for your own spiritual evolution. By understanding and embracing this dynamic, you can turn every interaction into an opportunity for growth. So, the next time you find yourself face to face with someone who seems to radiate an inexplicable energy, take a moment to reflect. Are you ready to accelerate your personal growth? Are you prepared to face your shadows and emerge stronger? The choice is yours. But remember, in the presence of highly vibrational individuals, every action has the potential to become a profound life lesson. The mirror of truth. While embracing personal growth is empowering, it can also be unsettling. What if you discovered that certain individuals have the uncanny ability to reflect your inner world back to you, exposing the parts of yourself you've been avoiding? This mirror effect might be the key to unlocking your true potential, but are you ready to face what you see? Have you ever met someone who seemed to know you better than you know yourself? It's as if they possess an invisible mirror, reflecting not just your outward appearance, but your inner world as well. These are the highly vibrational individuals we've been discussing, and their ability to mirror our true selves can be both enlightening and uncomfortable. Imagine you're having a conversation with a highly vibrational person. You might notice that you're suddenly more aware of your own thoughts and emotions. It's not that they're saying anything particularly profound, but something about their presence makes you feel exposed. This is the mirror effect in action. These individuals have a unique ability to reflect our inner selves, including the parts we'd rather keep hidden. It's like they're shining a light on our unresolved issues, insecurities, and shadow traits. But why does this happen? The answer lies in the nature of high vibrational energy. These individuals operate at a frequency that aligns closely with universal truths. When we interact with them, our own energy patterns become more apparent, including the dissonant ones. It's like tuning a guitar. When you play a note next to one that's perfectly in tune, the out-of-tune string becomes glaringly obvious. This mirroring effect can be deeply unsettling. You might find yourself feeling unusually self-conscious or emotional in their presence. Perhaps you notice old patterns of behavior surfacing that you thought you'd left behind. It's as if all your carefully constructed walls and facades are suddenly transparent. But here's the thing. This discomfort isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's a powerful opportunity for growth. When we're confronted with our true selves, including the parts we've been avoiding, we have the chance to address these issues head-on. Let's say you're talking to a highly vibrational colleague about a project, and suddenly you feel insecure about your abilities. This might not be because of anything they've said, but because their presence is highlighting your own self-doubt. Recognizing this gives you the chance to examine these feelings and work on building your confidence. The key is to approach these experiences with curiosity rather than fear. Instead of pulling away when you feel exposed, lean into the discomfort. Ask yourself, what is this interaction revealing about me? What can I learn from this? Each interaction with a highly vibrational person becomes an opportunity to understand yourself better and to work on the areas that need attention. So how can you make the most of these mirror moments? Practice self-awareness. Pay attention to how you feel in the presence of highly vibrational individuals. Are there certain emotions or thoughts that consistently arise? These are clues pointing to areas for personal growth. Cultivate curiosity. Instead of judging yourself for what you see in the mirror, approach it with a spirit of exploration. Take responsibility for your growth. While highly vibrational people can reveal our inner selves, it's up to us to do the work of self-improvement. Practice gratitude. Confronting our shadows isn't easy, but each time we do, we grow stronger and more authentic. By embracing these moments, we step into a deeper understanding of ourselves, and ultimately, a higher version of who we are meant to be. Drainage. Set healthy boundaries. Learn to say no to energy-draining activities or relationships. Cultivate positive emotions. Regularly engage in activities that bring you joy and peace. Ground yourself. Use techniques like meditation or spending time in nature to center your energy. Surround yourself with positive influences. Seek out relationships and environments that uplift and energize you. Remember, the goal isn't to become impervious to all negative energy. We're human after all, and it's natural to be affected by our environment. Instead, the aim is to become more conscious of energy dynamics and to develop the ability to maintain our own positive energy field. By understanding and applying these principles, we can navigate our interactions with greater awareness and resilience. We might not always be able to avoid energy vampires, but we can certainly work on becoming less susceptible to their influence. And who knows, with practice we might even develop the ability to reverse the flow of negative energy. The unwanted change catalyst. While mastering your own energy is empowering, have you considered the impact your vibration might have on others? What if your presence alone could shatter someone's carefully constructed worldview? Are you prepared for the responsibility that comes with being a walking agent of change? Highly vibrational individuals often act as catalysts for change, challenging the status quo and prompting others to confront long-held beliefs and behaviors. This transformative influence isn't always welcomed with open arms. In fact, it can create significant discomfort and resistance in those who aren't ready or willing to change. Imagine you've been working on raising your vibration, focusing on personal growth and positivity. You're feeling great, more authentic than ever before. But suddenly, you notice that some of your friends and family members seem uncomfortable around you. They might become defensive, critical, or even start avoiding you altogether. What's going on? The truth is, your elevated energy is disrupting their comfort zones. Your newfound authenticity and positive outlook are inadvertently holding up a mirror to their own lives, highlighting areas where they might be stuck or settling for less than they deserve. This can trigger feelings of inadequacy, defensiveness, or even resentment. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. In fact, you're doing something incredibly right by aligning with your true self. But this alignment can be challenging for those around you who are still clinging to old patterns and beliefs. Think about it like this. If you've been part of a group that always complains about their jobs, and suddenly you start talking about how much you love your work or how you're pursuing your passions, it might make others feel uncomfortable. Your positive change highlights their own dissatisfaction, which they might not be ready to address. This catalytic effect can manifest in various ways. Some people might become inspired by your transformation and start making positive changes in their own lives. Others might react with criticism or rejection, attempting to pull you back into old patterns to maintain their sense of normalcy. It's important to remember that this resistance isn't personal. It's a natural reaction to change, especially when that change challenges someone's worldview or self-perception. As the saying goes, your vibe attracts your tribe, but it can also repel those who aren't ready for that level of authenticity or growth. So how do you navigate this newfound role as an unwitting change catalyst? First, practice compassion, both for yourself and for those who might be struggling with your transformation. Recognize that everyone is on their own journey, and not everyone will be ready to embrace change at the same time. Second, stay true to yourself. It might be tempting to dim your light to make others more comfortable, but remember that by living authentically, you're actually providing a valuable service. You're showing others what's possible when we align with our true selves. Third, be patient. Change takes time, and the ripple effects of your transformation might not be immediately apparent. Some people might initially resist, but later find inspiration in your example. Finally, focus on your own growth rather than trying to change others. Lead by example and trust that those who are ready will be drawn to your energy. For those who aren't, respect their journey and give them space if needed. Remember, the changes sparked by these interactions can be far-reaching and sometimes unsettling, but they also serve as opportunities for accelerated personal growth and alignment with one's true self. By embracing your role as a change catalyst, you're not just transforming your own life, you're contributing to the evolution of those around you, even if they don't realize it yet. The authentic irritant. As you embrace your role as a catalyst for change, you might encounter an unexpected side effect. Why do some people seem bothered by those who are simply being their authentic selves? The answer lies in a fascinating psychological dynamic that exposes the inner workings of toxic personalities. Have you ever noticed that being true to yourself can sometimes ruffle feathers? It's a peculiar phenomenon that often catches us off guard. You're not doing anything wrong. In fact, you're doing everything right by living authentically. Yet, some people around you might start acting strangely, becoming irritated or even hostile. What's really going on here? The truth is, your authenticity acts as a mirror, reflecting the inner world of those around you. For highly vibrational individuals, this mirror effect is particularly potent. Your genuine self-expression and positive energy can inadvertently highlight the insecurities and unresolved issues of others, especially those with toxic tendencies. Imagine you're at a social gathering, radiating positivity and speaking openly about your personal growth journey. Suddenly, you notice a friend becoming visibly uncomfortable, maybe even rolling their eyes or making snide comments. It's not because you've said anything offensive, rather, your authenticity is shining a light on areas of their life they've been avoiding or suppressing. This discomfort often stems from the ego and fear within toxic individuals. Your alignment with your true self can trigger a sense of inadequacy or jealousy in those who haven't yet embraced their own authenticity. It's as if your presence is asking them, "Why aren't you being true to yourself?" A question they might not be ready to face. But here's the thing. This irritation isn't about you. It's a reflection of their inner turmoil. Understanding this can be incredibly liberating. It allows you to maintain your authenticity without taking their reactions personally. Remember, their response says more about their unhealed aspects than it does about your worth or behavior. The path to vibrational harmony. You've likely heard about the benefits of being around positive people. But did you know that highly vibrational individuals can act as catalysts for rapid spiritual evolution? The catch? It's not always a comfortable journey. As we've explored, these interactions can bring about accelerated karma, intense self-reflection, and unwanted change. But what if these challenges were actually hidden opportunities for growth? When you're around someone with a high vibration, you might feel a mix of inspiration and discomfort. It's like they're holding up a mirror, reflecting not just your best qualities, but also the parts of yourself you've been avoiding. This can be unsettling, but it's also a powerful invitation for personal transformation. By embracing these opportunities for growth, you're not just improving your own life, you're contributing to the elevation of consciousness on a larger scale. Each time you choose to face a challenge, to be authentic and to grow, you're creating ripple effects that extend far beyond yourself. And as you continue on this path, you might find that you become a catalyst for change in others' lives. It's a beautiful cycle of continuous evolution and expansion.